Okay, everybody, today I am matched according to Eshwar's vibe. I, as you know, do not wear such colours, but because I'm inspired by Ash, I want to pay a tribute to him. Actually, Ash also seldom dressed in this colour tone nowadays, but there are moments where he brings this essence out from time to time, right?
Yeah, it's just to shape the mood and the vibe, I guess.
The mood and the vibe. A lot of things happened today and we ended up in this beautiful location, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yes, we shall not talk about that.
That will be a blooper episode if it's needed. Ash, we spent so much time talking about fashion, right? Why do you think it's so important for people to listen to this podcast? How is it going to change people's life when they listen to this advice we're going to give them?
It's like how you guys like scrolling your Instagram, Reels, and also your TikTok. You know, some random fitness coach appears on your feed and you try to like, oh my gosh, look at his physique, and I want to like motivate myself. So something like that, I will try to relate it back. It's like how you want to be healthy, you follow somebody that you don't really know. It's the same concept.
So like example is like, I want to be stylish and I follow someone that looks stylish.
Yes, and not really look stylish because we do have a strong background substance and we do have all these testimonials that we have already gathered. If you want to throw like style related questions to me, I think I will be able to give you a quick answer.
I think why people should listen to our podcast and take it seriously. First things first, there's a lot of misconception about fashion. There are two groups of people. One that really don't like what fashion is doing, and the other one is over abusing fashion. It's hard to see that fine line of how do you look fashionable but functional at the same time. Why it's important for people to listen to our advice is we are credible in some sense because we have worked with all walks of life, different profiles, you know, different nationalities, and essentially I think what we do is trying to instill confidence in what people wear.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, right, have this misconception where, so what, it's just outfit what? People are going to love me for who I am. So why is it so important that I dress up? I even once heard somebody close to me told me that someone gave advice that if you're good looking, you don't have to dress up. You can be basic, you can be relaxed, you don't have to put in effort. People will still be attracted to you. In which I was like, am I going to be triggered by this sentence? Or what do I think about this sentence? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's important for you guys to listen to what we have to say because we have over a decade of experience styling different profile, and what we do is not just pushing trends. We are not commissioned by brands. We're working with real people with real shopping challenges, insecurities, confidence problems. To give you an example, they don't feel like themselves when they wear certain things at work, or maybe they feel disrespected. They don't get the promotion that they want, they don't get the salary that they want. Probably it's because they have a certain look that people just don't take them seriously. And so instead of doing something invasive, I think what we are doing here is trying to bring back the education piece. Like, how do you dress yourself so that it gives you meaning? It helps you to feel confident. It helps you to become the person that you want to be. So essentially, that's why you should listen to us.
Yes, exactly. You should listen to us. Cheers to this.
You should listen to the Style Gurus. So Ash, how long have you been in the fashion industry?
Almost gonna be 9-10 years.
You started out as a style advisor, but back then you were a designer. You were focusing on fashion design and then you won a few awards. So you had your breakthrough, you went to London.
Yeah.
So you had a bit of that design, creative phase, and ended up being a style consultant essentially.
Yeah.
But your full-time job is basically training, but also a lot of fashion-oriented matters there. So maybe share a little bit about why you're in this career.
So back then when I was a designer, I thought that I can really come up with my own, which really resonate to my roots. A little bit of the elements here, there, everywhere, and try to westernize it.
Your cultural inspiration.
Yeah. But I thought it was a cool idea back then. And that actually brought me all the way to London. But it was not a success story, I would say, because you need to really have capital in order to
a lot of
start
investment. Yeah, I understand.
The dreams are big, but the base is not strong.
Right.
Yeah, there comes this style advisor role in Singapore. So I quickly grabbed that opportunity. And
so you work with different profiles, different ages. Do you style more of men or women, or you feel like it's equal?
I would say it's equal. But if you really look at the ratio, I think women more.
Oh, women more. Okay,
Yeah.
it's more of women. Yeah, but even your full-time job, you are essentially training trainers, when it comes to fashion, it's more towards women's, right?
It's more towards women's, but that's the beauty here. So women's are like, I would say in a way, they are very upfront when it comes to approaching somebody and stuff. But when it comes to guys, they're a bit shy, they're a bit
Right.
introverted. So they don't want to really approach somebody to get advice. I would say it's an ego problem.
Interesting. We talk about ego in the podcast all the time.
So,
Yeah.
okay, don't bash me for this, but that's the truth, right?
I will still bash you on social media because we put ourselves out there, but it's fine.
That's true. But lately, what I can see is people are just sliding into my DMs for like advice. It is not like an entire thing like, oh Ash, how can I do this? How can I do that? No, it's not like that actually. They just send me a picture. Do you think this is appropriate
Right.
for these events?
Just quick advice, you know,
Yeah.
to get your validation and review
Yes,
from you.
yeah. And that actually makes me really happy because they actually trust. Where did the trust came from? I have no idea. Maybe the way I put myself out there.
Instagram page.
It's a bit dead right now, but
It's gonna come back stronger because he's more focused on his full-time job,
Yes.
which is essentially important. What I like about you, Ash, is that you are always very true to expressing yourself through fashion. I know that it's pretty typical that we express ourselves through what we feel like wearing. I find that you have a bit of balance. So I think that's why people like working with you. I think personally for myself, sometimes I get your style advice because you know me, I'm always in my edgy black, the Michelle outfit. You know? Then sometimes I want to go out of my comfort zone, but I'm not sure. That's why I felt like the stylist that I should ask is someone like you, you know, because then you will kind of push me to go out of my comfort zone and be like a bit more creative, because I think that is essentially, at least what you believe in, is to look good, but in a way also creatively be yourself.
right.
You feel so?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the unexpected. Okay, Ash, can you give an example where maybe back then you haven't found your personal style? Did you have any pain points, any struggles you faced, like people not taking you seriously? How do you use outfits to help you get there?
When I was in university, I was really focusing on my collection.
Yeah.
So literally, I would look like a tailor, like backstage, doing a lot of
The
Yeah.
background person.
So at that period of time, boots was my go-to. Like I always style anything and everything with boots. So it gives me a little bit of personality, even though I look like shit, but the boots somehow put my looks
It
together.
empowers you lah.
That one element, and at that period of time I didn't really focus on my entire fit, just on that I was just relying on that particular boots that can do magic. After some time I realized that I'm not really dressing according to my body. There are a lot of body shapes and proportions. If you want to go by the book, there are like 6 categories. For men, the ideal is
Trapezoid.
and also for women is the hourglass. That's just whatever they have already put out there. But in real life, since we are stylists, we have seen people who have like combination of both or like 3 types of body in
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I started realizing, oh my gosh, styling, it's amazing. There are a lot more that we can actually look into, not just shopping and what you like and what you wear. No, that's not gonna do any justice to you.
Because you felt like you were not very confident, and then you're starting to realize that the things that you were wearing is not helping you to look good in your body shape. So you use that to like enhance your features, camouflage certain parts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, at that period of time, I was not really focusing on what I was wearing. When I started working, I was like, why people are like not taking me seriously?
Yeah.
Because basically, I am a very bubbly kind of person. So I like to crack jokes at work. People think that I am not a serious person, right?
For a person that says the bigger the suit, the bigger the business, I mean, it's kind of weird, right? I'm sorry, I have to include that sound.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, go and check that out in another video.
It's a famous quote now by Eshwar. Okay.
Yeah, after some time I started realizing how can I dress according to certain kind of setting, which is very important. That's why like how insurance agents dressed in a certain way. That's how teachers have been dressed a certain way. Lawyers, right?
Bankers. You know, nowadays, bankers, I don't know, you guys comment below. I might offend some of the people here watching. We've conducted workshop in some of the banks, organizations, the financial consultants. I'm quite surprised to see that they can be so casual. I mean, I don't expect you to wear a three-piece suit or like a tie. Not to look like that per se, but people are wearing like polo tees and chinos. Like, what do you think? Find that person credible?
I would say if they styled it in a way that
Have some sort of taste.
it's all the tiny little details, you know, not for the sake of like, oh, I can just wear a polo tee and maybe a chinos and I'm good to go with my loafers. First of all, understand your body, whether it is going to flatter your body proportion
It's
or
gonna make
not.
you look good physically first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we will dive a little bit deeper into the colors because whether it is going to complement your skin tone or not, it's another topic, right? Not everybody can wear every color.
And you know, funny thing is, maybe some men, they don't care whether it suits their skin tone, but you'd be surprised. I think after I start many male clients, right, start highlighting it to them like, why are you wearing so many blues? Because it's not helping, it's making your complexion look dull and yellow. And they were like, oh, I didn't know that. Because it's not the topic for menswear versus women. We go for all this like Korean skin tone color test. I don't know whether men are into it, but actually it plays a very big part.
I totally agree. If I really want to like do like a quick spot check,
90% men.
yeah, there will be white,
Yeah,
navy,
yeah, of course.
and black, and grey.
But
These are the
that's-
color
yeah,
palettes
but
that I
that's
always
it.
stick to. And if they want to add a little bit of color, I would say they have baby pink,
Oh, or lilac, it's quite a nice color too.
lilac.
Soft lilac.
So these are the color palettes they always go towards and feel comfortable, I think. But I personally, I'm telling the guys out there, you should explore more colors, more prints, appropriate for certain settings. Because people think that when a stylist is asking you guys to apply a little bit of print, they are really afraid to like,
Yeah.
oh, that's too much.
What do you think is the concern? I will share my experience when I try to recommend prints to my male clients. I need to see their physicality, if they really suit the persona of someone wearing prints, because you wouldn't want them to look like they try too hard. Sometimes what I do is, if they're afraid of the prints, I ask them, like, what is it? They always have this misconception that, don't you think it looks a little bit feminine? Or they'll say, do you think that I'm trying too hard?
Right.
So they prefer to be basic, minimal, nobody pay
Like
attention.
solid
Yeah.
colours.
But then it's not helping them because they look like everybody else.
If you feel that prints are a bit more feminine and you want to move away from, go for some abstracts, right? Because abstract prints are a bit more modern looking.
We will show some abstract prints.
Yeah.
So abstract prints is maybe something like yours, but yours is geometric. You can see certain shape. So abstract is not like a cartoon or a graphic that you can see words and a clear visual of it. It's more of like, it looks like a natural texture. You can't really tell what it is. So it gives a sense of mystery.
Abstract. Oh yeah, perfect example. Abstract
Abstract,
print.
yeah.
You can just avoid wearing paisley prints or floral prints because that actually looks a little bit more feminine. Prints plays a part. If you want to categorize prints that makes you feel more masculine, a bit more modern looking, or a little bit of personality, you can always go for abstracts or geometric per se.
Paisley print, nothing wrong, depends, like you said. Look at the base of the color. Everything is about evaluation, right? What level is it? Sometimes it's very, very feminine, like level 10 feminine because it's pink, it's a pastel color, and the florals are pretty obvious. So you have to kind of outweigh, if I'm going for floral print, do I really have to go for a light, soft, warm color? Or should I just go for black and white or grey, like more of a masculine color, either or?
So don't be shy to apply print to spice up your styling game.
But of course, there's a reason why our profession exists, right? We have a lot of clients who are in a dilemma. Sometimes they Instagram, they're inspired, they see their favorite Korean singer or whatever it is, they get inspired and they want to try. When you don't work with a professional, sometimes you will fall into the trap of, I just want to buy it, I'm going to try it out, and then you look like you try too hard. And then you end up like, actually, why did I buy that thing? And that thing is going to be in your wardrobe for the next 10 years.
So, well, I can relate this to me,
print-
right?
prints, yeah,
because
yeah,
talking about like Korean artists
yes,
and
yes, yes,
stuff,
yes,
like
yes.
suddenly you get inspired by
Yeah.
somebody wore something and then you wanted to have it in your wardrobe. It happened to me all this while and I regret doing that though. You know, as a stylist.
Oh, you mean scrolling there, you see inspiration and you
Yeah,
think,
and then
wow.
like it's like an impulse purchase that you always do.
Right.
Okay, and I think the other stylists can relate to me, I guess. We love shopping, and whenever like we see something is trending and we wanted to have it in our wardrobe. But after coming to realize that it is not really necessary, because we really need to know what is actually necessary to have it in our wardrobe and how can we style it in multiple ways. So I personally think that stylists should really think and work towards, rather than just buying what is trending and just creating a mini maybe Zara or H&M store and don't know
In
what to
their
do
home.
with that at the end of the day.
We have one secret or one formula that has stopped all our clients from being a trend victim. If you want to know what that is, you have to wait until the end of the video.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's do a bit of the rapid fire,
Oh, yes.
right? I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay,
You cannot take too long to answer.
yeah.
And
it
then
needs to be fast.
I will also answer, but I will try to be fast as well. One fashion rule that needs to die.
Actually, I was doing my research. I need to be very brutal about
Is
it.
it?
Our ChatGPT said that we need to remove dressing according to body shapes.
Oh, really?
I was like, why?
But why?
It's like body shaming. Like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. So guys, don't believe AI too much.
Okay, so if someone is flat foot or high arch, or she has bunion or like defect on her feet, right? So you're gonna force her and say, don't shame your feet.
And
high.
wear a pointed toe
Just
heel.
squeeze your bunion or whatever into pointed toe, because you don't shame your toes.
No, that's not how it's supposed to
Or
be,
how
right?
about
Yeah.
let's say your chest size, women, your breast size is 34 DDD. Let's not body shame. Let's wear something that is 32A.
No, it's not going to look appropriate. One fashion rule that needs to die, I would say. So that one fashion rule that needs to die, I would say, please. I know you guys go to the tailor and get your suits tailored, but please don't tailor it to the extent where it's gonna burst anytime. So I would definitely say blazers should be a bit more roomy, boxy, so that you have some room to move around and still looks cool and professional. And it fits multiple occasions.
I think for me, fashion rule, actually I break the rules all the time. So I think it's going to be quite hard for menswear. You really need to have a belt. When you're wearing certain things, do style slightly more male clients. So they always have this misconception. They're like,
I
hey,
hate
Michelle,
belts.
don't you think that I need to wear a belt? I'm like, but your belt doesn't even match your top.
Yeah, I hate belts too.
And I say, why are you wearing the belt? Oh, because my pants is going to fall down. So why do you not buy new pants that fits you?
Or get it tailored.
And I think it's maybe not a rule, it's more of like, they wear belt, right? And then they try so hard, they wear the MS belt. Like, everybody look at my crotch.
I would say
Like-
that it's not about the logo, yeah. It's about the total look at the end of the day. Because nowadays people think that if they are wearing a certain brand, it shows their status, right? But we are not here to dress to show how wealthy we are. It's to show that we do have a personality. Yeah, that's how we should look at wearing clothes in general.
The next question, one item everyone owns but styles wrongly.
Blazer again.
Like what? What do you mean? Why did
Okay,
they style it wrongly?
I would say majority you guys
Yeah, a
own
suit
blazer,
jacket
right?
or blazer,
suit
yeah.
jacket. Okay, it's like a must to have it. But what I can see is you guys are styling it wrongly. First of all, the fit is not right. It's either too tight, too short when it comes to the sleeve length.
Actually, for me, the item the person is walking away. I'm just staring at it. One item that everyone owns, especially for men, this guy right here. It's not that you style it wrongly, but the shape is out of shape. You know, especially for polo tee, it already has a certain connotation that you look old when you wear polo tee. You look like that kind of aristocrat, arrogant person wearing a polo tee, but especially when it's oversized and then the collars are spread out and it's styled with things that are inappropriate.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the
Because
wash.
polo is a specific look, right?
So it all matters though, how you wash, how you actually wear it, and how you style it. Wearing and styling is two different things. Wearing, anybody can wear anything. Styling it to elevate the look.
When I bring clients for shopping, they always think that when they're wearing sweaters, anything that's long sleeve, they have to wear it long sleeve.
Yeah.
They rather do this than think maybe I should do a bit of adjustment so that it makes me look more elongated, sleeker, more
Proportionate,
yeah,
yeah.
proportionate. Trends you secretly hate.
Trends I secretly hate.
I still hate the Crocs. Although it's not a trend anymore, but I still hate it.
I secretly hate flops. But it's so cool that all the big labels are trying to put suit sets with thong slippers. So in a way they style it, it looks very cool, but secretly I hate it. But at the same time I'm wearing it. It's kind of like, why it needs to be styled that way though? Because if you want to go by tradition, suit sets have been worn with low derbies or Oxford shoes. For men especially. For women, you wear high heels or heel sandals. But I just wear it.
It's more of like, I rarely see it becoming a good thing. Okay, it's, you know what I'm talking about. It's a women's trend. It's, you know, like a fitted top, like a t-shirt, and then you wear super baggy pants, you know, the cargo pants. Okay.
I love that.
Let me explain myself. It's becoming so common that it looks like a uniform. Whether you're at an MRT, any shopping mall, it's that look.
Actually, it's my gym.
No, I get that it looks cool.
Outfit,
It's just that, okay, I get that it looks cool. I've seen how some people, instead of solid colors, to introduce some things to it, they try to stylize so that it's them. But when they blatantly just follow what's on TikTok, like a fitted top, t-shirt, and that pants, and that's it.
I mean, that rule can be applied with some other clothing. You try to have a fitted top or like baggy or oversized. It depends. We don't want to follow whatever it's out there. We need to have a little bit of personality.
Personality for sure. Individuality is key to looking stylish. Okay, what screams insecurity in an outfit?
I would say overly dressed with a lot of logo.
Ash and Logo Mania is never ending. Apparently he still hates the Logo Mania. This is what I mean. When you're wearing a feminine outfit, why is your back black?
And it's a Kelly. It's a mini Kelly. I love it.
Okay, sorry, you were saying logos.
With brand logos.
It screams insecurity, yo.
If you see people have that money or have that capacity to actually buy branded, the first thing that they will get is logo, like big logos.
Yeah, brands.
Right?
Multi-brands.
Yeah. It depends on how the logo have been placed. Because, like for example, I'm a big fan of Adidas. So I would never wear something that is too flashy unless it's just a 3-stripe. You know, it's there, it's very subtle, it's not really screaming Adidas or big, you know, right at the chest area. So not like that. Yeah, for me, logos actually. Like big logos, stay away from that.
Insecurities, I guess probably same like you, probably. Because anything that is too obvious, like trying to show that you're spending all your money, that vibe has always been screaming insecurity.
Yeah.
That's why there's this thing called quiet luxury, right?
Yes.
Minimalist. Other than that, I think if you don't wear things that fits you properly, then you behave awkwardly, right? Some sort of insecurity as well.
Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not bashing all the
labels.
We love it, but it depends on how you actually style it. Maybe you can insert a picture, like a lot of logos or something, so that people can really understand what I'm trying to say.
The code, right? Don't wear more than 3 colors. And then if you suddenly have like a Gucci and a Dior and a Prada, it's like, come on,
it's like the clashing brands.
like,
you know.
who are you? Split personality?
And don't be like a walking billboard. We don't want that. We want to know who you are. We don't want to know what you wear, actually.
So after 2 years, it seems our advice is still the same. We really want people to wear things that are meaningful and sustainable for them.
Yeah.
What instantly makes someone look confident?
Colors.
For me, it's colors. I'll say heels for women. Posture, you know. Even though you're insecure but you wear heels, you have no choice but to walk in a certain way.
If it's a product, heels for women, I would say shades.
For men, why?
They look cooler.
Mysterious.
Yes.
Don't give away everything kind of vibe.
That's the reason I'm wearing a shade right now.
Confident. Colors, wearing, I mean, not like highlighter colors. It just needs to suit your skin tone. I bet you wouldn't say the same thing about me if I'm wearing yellow right now. Might suit him, might not suit me, right? What best dressed public figure right now?
Oh, best dress. I would say Zendaya. Yeah.
Why?
At the moment,
I will insert some photos.
Okay, so Zendaya, because even though she is a model, she's an actress, but the way she style herself and carry herself, it has personality rather than compared to the other celebrities out there. I can always say Kendall Jenner, Kylie.
Or the typical Kardashians.
They look good either way. You know, they spend a lot of money to look good. But she is iconic, I would say. Yeah.
street, but also know how to
Yeah.
dress for certain occasions.
Yeah.
She's pretty versatile. Well,
How about you? Yeah,
do you have
men's.
any men?
Oh, I would refer to a Bollywood actor. His
I
name
will
is
insert some-
Ranveer.
Ranveer.
He's very flamboyant when it comes to dressing. He knows what he's wearing. And his wife, Deepika Padukone,
Best also
yeah.
stylish. Okay.
Yeah, so he knows how to dress very well, like very well. Love his styling.
For me, it's always been Victoria Beckham.
The more classy
Really?
together.
Overall, yes, she's like 80% classy, but she's classy in her modern way. Like
Right.
she's up to date. Like you will see, like sometimes she still injects some unusual things to her pieces, but it's still her. And so I really felt that she's a style icon. I mean, I can have a lot of people that I can mention, but I think it's very biased because I prefer the dark kind of styling. I think for her it's universal. Her
Out
shows.
there, style.
The styling is her identity in some
Yes.
sense. That's
So
why I
it
felt.
works for even people like us on a day-to-day basis going to work and stuff. It's still relatable. Nowadays, Gucci, I think it's still wearable because the creative director have been changed. Okay,
Before we take a quick break, style mistake you see all the time. Oh, I have so many though. Not wearing the right lingerie, panty line, wrong bra.
Okay, talking
Bra
about
straps.
lingerie, right?
Okay.
I actually like, wow, this is going to go off topic, but I think I should address this. I got to see a video on TikTok. If I can, I will provide you the link, okay? So this, I think she's a yoga instructor. She was actually advising the women why they have been getting molested
right.
because of their clothing. And she
Right.
was actually specifically telling that girls are wearing thongs to hide the VPL, right?
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah,
have that
yeah,
visible
yeah,
panty line,
yeah.
right? So, but the guys out there are just looking at it in a very wrong manner.
What was the question?
What is that?
Style mistake that you see. Oh, okay.
Style mistake, yeah.
I think, okay, see, I'm seeing one now. I love people wearing white, but they don't wear the right underwear color or the right lingerie color. And people who wear white and then they don't take care of the tone of the white, it becomes a bit dirty after that, or like it's off tone, or they didn't take care of it. So like, don't buy something that you're not going to be responsible for, because you're going to end up making yourself look bad.
Oh, totally agree.
Yeah, I think those are the prominent style mistake. The fit is everything. And I think particularly girls who don't wear suitable makeup to suit their outfit. You can wear something very classy and then suddenly your eyeshadow is blue. Or like
They
it's
just-
glitter and then you're like...
They're just trying to show their personality.
You imagine the impression you're going to give to people, whether you're going for interview, you're meeting a potential client, a boss, whoever you're meeting. When people see you, they're like, oh, she looks so glamorous and sexy on their eyes. And then she's like, but then she's wearing like a button down, you know, like schoolgirl or something that's conservative. So people get confused and then they see like you're wearing a bunch of rings and bangles, right?
There's no concept
no
to
concept.
your dressing.
Yeah, if there's such a word, it's called disconcept. Whether we
Okay.
coin the word, it's basically no concept or overly mixed concept. So when people look at you, they're like, what's going on with this person? But it's like going to a person's house. I'm not saying that your house needs to look like a 5-star hotel. If your house suddenly a bunch of clothes lying on the floor, your bra is all over the place,
It's not really appropriate
and then it kind
to
of
invite.
smells bad.
Yeah.
This says something about the person. One thing people overthink about style,
Money.
meaning you
They-
need to have money in order to look stylish. It's so wrong.
Actually,
right?
that is very wrong. You can shop wherever you are comfortable, right? And you still can look stylish. It depends on how you're putting it on you. You can look good in Uniqlo. It depends on how you actually
Exactly.
style
Actually,
it.
recently I bought Uniqlo and I bought a bunch of, you know, those online blazers
Oh, yeah.
that fits extremely well and is suitable for the person because the person's like sporty and doesn't want anything too restricted. It's like perfect. And the thing is probably like $80. Only come on, man.
Budget. Look stylish within the budget.
Yeah, but the person
Yeah.
styled it with proper shirts, well-fitted pants, and then probably like a few of their invested watch, right? You still look like $1 million. You don't need to spend $1 million to look like $1 million.
It's all about the tiny little details actually you're paying attention to.
So what is a fashion rule that is holding people back?
Oh, okay. So I actually came across this designer who is in Malaysia. He's quite well known.
Interesting that Ash knows this kind of thing.
Yeah, when I was wearing a suit set,
Yeah.
he was
Oh.
totally against it.
Oh,
I
and
think
then-
you know who am I referring to.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I know. I think Ali knows as well. Hi.
Yeah.
So basically, it's kind of like a very strong opinion where, let's say you are very, it's like Ash, you have been in prints the whole time, you love colors, you embrace all these intricate patterns, and one day somebody tells you that's wrong. It's hard, right?
That's the thing. People needs to be updated with
Refresh their mindset.
what's trending out there, but don't blindly follow the trend.
Basically, wearing loose fitted suits there is not a bad thing if you have the character. It suits your image goal and you know how to style it. Be open to it. I think even if someone makes me want to fall in love with Crocs, they can try. I wouldn't put a stop to it.
You will
Why?
fall in love. Because you know why?
My husband will tell me that I don't have to come back home any day.
Because Balenciaga's Crocs is so cool.
No,
It's in black.
honestly, I like all these chunky shoes. Somebody like me, but every time I try to do it right, my husband thinks that I'm like a game character.
Or maybe like a trend victim or something.
Like a game
Yeah.
character, like I'm some child. The biggest mistake people don't realize.
Oh, it's actually wearing the right color according to their skin tone.
Oh, so skin tone for you is everything.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that now. Okay, so I think you brought out this point. In my early 20s, it was all about the look. And then when I started becoming older, you know, when you are above 35, I'm 38 this year as of this video, it's like you start to become more focused on how does it make your complexion look. Because you don't have your juicy, bouncy 20-year-old complexion anymore. And then you cannot afford to wear wrong colors. The moment you wear the wrong colors, then you'll be like, why is your teeth so yellow? Because it's the wrong color. Maybe you're a warm skin tone, you're a cool skin tone. So this kind of things, I think people shouldn't be cheapskate about it. Honestly, you don't have to pay us to get the advice. You can go online, you can ask Chat. Unfortunately, Chat cannot analyze the skin tone, but
Yes.
you need a real person to analyze the skin tone. So the moment you don't wear the right colors, it makes you look older. It makes you look like you're unwell, even if your outfit is from Dior.
If you really need to know what's your skin tone,
Just
you
advice.
can always like look for us and we are here to guide you.